What is the thing you love most about Griffin Peavy?
I love when he shaves his face in my sink and doesn't wipe the hair up.
Welcome to Worst Impressions. I am your host, Eric Anderson, and I've got somebody very lovely, very near and dear to me in the studio today. It's a really epic episode. It is the start of wedding season. And who better to kick off wedding season than my own cousin, Autumn, for now, Knowles. How are you doing today, Autumn?
I'm doing good. Doing well. I still have not thought about changing my last name.
Really?
Because I love my last name.
So you don't know what you're going to do?
No, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to do it.
Sure.
That's such a weird change. Because guys don't have to think about that, you know?
No, we don't.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's yeah. I don't care.
Well, you have to change think about all of your documents.
It's a lot of stuff you got to do. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So what has been plaguing you? You have your wedding. You're pretty, at this point at recording, you're pretty far along in the whole pros. What's plaguing you right now?
People keep telling me that I'm going to be stressed, especially since we are 27 days away from the wedding now.
Whoa.
Yeah. People keep telling me to get stressed out, but everything's already done, you know?
Yeah.
There's nothing else I have left to do. So as long as everyone shows up,
we're good.
We're good.
Cool. You seem very relaxed.
Yeah.
Compared to what I imagine most brides are at this point.
There's nothing for me to stress about though.
That's okay. Cool.
I know. Catch me on the day of though. It's going to be a different story.
Yeah. You're just this whole thing's going on in flames.
Yep.
I'm setting fire to the whole
Literally,
thing.
I'm going to drop my eyeliner and be like, oh my God.
We're leaving.
It's done. Call it off.
So let's get right into the nitty gritty. What if someone, and you're getting married, who's your fiance?
Griffin Peavy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well,
Waco
you say
legend.
Griffin Pee-Pee?
Oh, that's what they call him. Waco local.
Yeah.
Very well known. Just kidding.
Famous.
He's very famous.
The most famous Griffin.
Probably.
In Waco. So he's your fiance. What was your, and this is the title of the episode, Worst Impressions. What was your first impression of your fiance, Griffin?
It was actually great. So okay. I don't know if a lot of people know this actually. So we both went to different private schools in Waco. But he was taxes. My pinky's out with my claw,
sipping my white claw Pinot Grigio.
But he didn't go to private school his whole high school thing. Because I knew all those people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We both played basketball in high school, and I walked into his school's gym. All of the seniors had a senior poster, and I looked up and I saw him, and I was like, that guy is so cute.
Whoa.
And I didn't know him.
You immediately thought he was cute.
Yes, 100%.
Whoa.
And so that was, I guess you could say, my first impression. But again, I didn't even know it. I didn't know his name. I literally just knew his jersey number.
Right.
That was it. And that's how I actually put it together eventually, because he followed me on Instagram later.
Oh, he slid into the Insta.
Yeah, that is the first impression.
Dirty dog.
I know, in the DMs, but I stalked his Instagram, of course, and I was like, that's the guy on the poster. I cannot believe that.
Oh, poster boy.
I know.
Oh, man.
He really is
He's
poster child.
Strapping.
Yep.
Strapping young lad. Poster. Oh, my
I think
God.
I still have the poster.
Whoa.
I think so.
That would be considered underage. I don't know.
We can't show that.
All that glistening
Teen
man meat. Oh boy. So if you were to break off a piece, because we're gonna have Griffin on the show, but if you're gonna break off a piece of Griffin that you hear on a daily basis, like an impersonation, an impression of your fiance, do you have a little bit of it?
Oh yeah. That's easy,
What
honestly. I probably hear this on a daily basis.
Mhm.
I'm not kidding you. He'll come up and I'll be, doing something or whatever. I'll be like, Autumn? I'm like, yeah. I did the dishes and I folded our laundry. Can I please play video games with my friends?
With my friends?
I'm like, dude, he plays video games every day.
Well, hell
I never
yeah.
ever have said no to this man.
Oh, sure. Right.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like, no, we're going right now.
Griffin, we have to go to the hospitals, but there's a new update on Fortnite.
Oh, yeah, literally. Whatever he's playing at the time, I don't know, but
I'm about to level up, so please relax.
Please, let me play with my friends.
Please with my friends.
I know. He plays with them every single day, which I get. I love that, because I go in there, he's got his little headset on, and all his friends are on there screaming, and I'm like, can I put the headset on, please, just for a second?
You're one of the headset girlfriends.
I just gotta say hi.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hey.
Oh, okay. Everybody shut up. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Quiet in the chat.
Yeah. They stop talking.
There's a girl in here.
I know. They stop saying all their things.
What is it? If he was to have a catchphrase, what would it be?
Oh my gosh, a catchphrase.
Because there's some, I think if it could be, can I play games with my friends? It could be that. Like, is that the thing you hear him say the most?
Yeah, that and what's for dinner? All the time.
What's for dinner? Autumn.
He's like, what are we? Yeah, I'm like, don't say we. What am I making you for dinner is what you're saying. He has gotten better about that though.
Okay,
Since
cool.
I started working full time.
Sick. Yeah, for sure.
So he's good about it. He's become the little grill master.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what my dad calls him now.
Grill
master. He takes the title very seriously.
From the future father-in-law?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's a compliment.
That's like a medal of honor. You've done it, bro.
I know.
My God. Well, that's great. Seems like a pretty healthy thing. Seems like it's going to work out.
I would say so. It better at this point.
Yeah,
it's been 8 years.
Actually, it's going to work out.
I'll be damned if this doesn't work out. If he tried to break up with me, I'd say no.
It's like, nope. You're stuck, buddy.
It's not happening.
Okay, so let's get into the wedding event itself. And if you're not invited to the wedding, sucks. It's gonna be awesome.
I know. Event of the season. That's what people keep saying.
I know. Everybody keeps saying, it's like, oh my God, I wish I got invited.
I know.
Oh my God. And I'm just like, I know I got invited. So.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So how would you feel if I told you I knew that there was one, maybe two people that were gonna propose at your wedding?
I'm locking eyes with you and I'm hoping to God that you're lying right now. No.
Could you imagine?
No, actually.
Could you imagine somebody with the audacity?
They would have to be, I mean, fresh off of a TBI to do something like that.
What is that? What is a TBI?
Traumatic brain injury.
Oh my gosh.
They have got to be kicked in the head by a horse to do something that stupid.
And for you to be like, that's okay.
No. I'd be like, somebody.
They're out.
Security.
So do you have security at this point?
You have to have security, actually.
Oh, for sure. Okay, cool.
If you're serving alcohol.
Got it. So yeah, you would order the execution on site.
Yeah, probably.
Kill on site. I think it's insane that thought still like we still get TikToks and Insta reels of this every year. I'm blown away.
I know.
But you never know. I mean, because like it's not like it's gonna be a surprise.
I know.
So, and we'll play a little game. Later in the episode, but yeah, just keep that question in mind.
Okay.
How drunk am I allowed to get?
Very. Okay, so traditionally the groom side pay for the alcohol.
Okay.
So, Griffin's parents have been doing that and everything. It was super nice, wonderful, and everything. And she's so worried about people getting wasted.
Whoa.
And I was like, they are.
I
was like, I want that to happen.
Gonna get wet and
I
wild.
know. So we're gonna have plenty.
I'm gonna turn that dance floor into a slip and slide. Is what's gonna happen.
Please do.
I'm gonna get. I'm just gonna.
I want people to though.
I'm gonna wet my knees with a Michelob Ultra and
slip and slide
down somebody. Probably slash a couple ankles with my legs.
Those calves.
Yeah.
Cutting through.
So that's cool. That's a free pass for me to act absolutely insane. Get pretty prehistoric with it.
Please do. I mean, people have asked me that actually quite a bit.
Yeah, what's the protocol?
Yeah, protocol.
Because I truly have been to some weddings where like I've been to like not taken aside personally, but like there have been like certain groups of us have been like told like, hey, just so y'all know, it's not like that.
Really?
And yes, because like so one side of the family is like more buttoned up or like just like what? Why would you do that? Or like they had to hide alcohol for a certain quadrant of the family because it's not always side to side. It's like there's technically like four corners, like because there's two parents of the of each like the bride and the groom, and sometimes if those people are divorced, they have separate. You know what I mean? So it's like you can end up getting like eight family factions, like a Game of Thrones scenario, and only 3 of them are down to clown. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
I think our side of the family is more straight and narrow.
Really?
Don't you think?
Compared to PV side,
his family.
I wouldn't know. I mean, truly, I wouldn't know. So.
Well, his family, in terms of alcohol, like they drink.
Oh,
they drink.
Okay,
but like they're not gonna get sloppy or anything. But like it's wine.
Yeah, I think I have been surprised. Like I was just because I've been to family functions with my friends or whatever, and I was like, oh, this is every small gathering. They drank it. Mm-hmm. And that's just not how we grew up at all.
Well, not until, until recently.
Yeah, probably.
We didn't have any.
Yeah, I know. It was dry. It was dry funk.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is interesting. I'm very pumped to see Spross Knowles getting wet and wild. What? No, this is a kicker. You do not have to answer this.
Oh gosh.
What family member are you worried about being in attendance? You don't have you can pass this a question. You can say a first name if it's if it's funny and they might think it's funny, or you can just say, "Oh, I'm not worried about my side. I'm just worried about his side." Or actually, I'm worried about bride's side. I'm worried about my side mostly.
I'll say it's not even a name specifically, but Griffin is inviting a slew of his fraternity brothers.
Oh my God.
I feel like it can go one of two ways. Like they're going to be the party, which I love, or they're going to bring some hoe.
Because they all have plus ones.
Yeah, I did give them plus ones, but
and you
they're going to bring
haven't vetted those people.
No.
Woo!
I don't know if they are or anything, but I was like, if they bring some trashy girl or they are like, I don't know, doing coke in the bathroom, I'm like, this is where I'm gonna have to draw the line here, guys.
Eric, what are you doing in there with them? It's like they've got coke in here.
I know. In my garden tea party themed wedding, people are doing lines in the bathroom.
Everybody said there was coke in here.
I know. That doesn't fit the theme. It's not the theme.
What is the theme?
I just said garden.
Oh, sorry. Garden what?
So I told Griffin we're having a garden fairy party.
Garden fairy. Hey,
I
that's
told
cool,
him that everyone was wearing wings, and he actually did. I think at that point I was
did
like,
he believe that?
He did for a second, I think, and then I just started laughing. Like, obviously not true, but for real,
obviously, I don't know if it's obvious. I
guess not. Well, he knows my ass is not walking down the aisle on wings,
with
but
little baby Heimlich wings from Bug's Life.
You all look like little ants from here. No, but it is a garden and tea party. Actually, we're gonna have little teacups and stuff.
I'm excited.
I know,
but yeah,
it'll be different for sure.
Cool.
It'll be different solely because we're in Texas and I'm not getting married in a barn.
Yeah,
so
it's a little different.
I'm already a leg up on that one.
Sure. Yeah, no farm, no ranch.
No ranch. No burlap, and no sunflowers.
Oh, so you told the people, like, specifically no sunflowers.
Yeah, well, I picked the flowers.
Okay, I don't know. I'm just a podcaster. Yeah. I don't know nothing about planning no weddings.
That's very country, though.
Is to get the sunflowers.
Yeah, that was at least the thing a couple years ago.
Everybody wanted sunflowers.
Everybody. It was turquoise, sunflowers, burlap.
What was the thing? Do you have a thing that, like, I'm just spitballing here. Is there a thing where that was, like, hard to get?
Oh, yeah,
that
actually.
Was like you requested it and it was like, that's actually in short supply.
Well, I myself, so this is when I say the teacup thing. I myself went all over the place, out of town even, and asked friends, family, bridesmaids, whatever, to get antique teacups for everybody, which is, I mean, that's about 200 teacups.
Whoa.
So I have been going around thrifting antique teacups.
Individual, unique.
Yes.
Teacups.
Yes. Facebook Marketplace, everything. So that was hard because people charge, $25 for a single cup.
I'm sure.
And I was like, Are
you going to keep them all? I'm going
to keep, I bought some in sets just because I thought they were cool or whatever. And that was, or they were like, I'm not selling it without all the plates and stuff. I was like, I don't need the plate. I need just the cup.
Gosh, yeah.
But I'll keep some of the cool ones. Other ones I'm probably just going to either give to my wedding planner or I'm just going to sell them on Facebook or something. Like, just keep them. I don't care.
Yeah. For sure.
But that was hard. It was fun though.
That's a crazy quest. How far are you along? Have you got them all?
Yeah, actually.
You got them all? Okay. Wow.
I myself.
Did you get backups just in case somebody breaks anything?
No. So you better not fucking break a cup.
Okay. So,
Eric.
that's on the list of rapid fire questions later.
All right.
So, so down to the nitty gritty. So what,
oh my, stop.
So if we're, traditionally.
You can't even get it out.
You'll be losing your virginity on the wedding night.
Don't do that to me. Do not.
Where's the honeymoon going to be?
Greece, baby.
Oh, where in Greece?
Santorini and Crete.
Crete. What are we doing in Crete?
I booked, we spent a pretty penny on this one, but there was like one adults only all-inclusive resort there. Adult only, yes. You say? No kids running around.
I wonder if we'll be playing with Legos and Lincoln Logs at this adult-only Crete expedition. Have you learned to speak Greek?
No.
For this?
I do have Duolingo, though.
You're just going to raw dog it in English?
Yeah.
wonder if
I
you
have
can.
Duolingo though.
Yeah, well,
I'll slip some phrases
you're
in
gonna
there.
have to get on. How quickly are you leaving? Are you doing the thing where you drive away from the thing and wake up wake up in the country or whatever?
What?
Like you're like the next day you're in Greece?
Yeah. Well, or you're spending the night. Sorry, no. Our flight's the next day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably more like
yeah.
more realistic.
Yeah. No. Yeah, we have like a hotel here in Waco, and then we're gonna go to the airport.
Yeah,
but it'll be fun. I'm excited.
Why would you need a hotel? You could just stay at like one of your folks' house or something.
Well,
the night of the wedding.
We got that really.
I'm just saying. I don't know what you would need that hotel for.
I don't either. That's where I'm gonna put my suitcases, probably.
All right, we're gonna play most likely / least likely.
Oh, I love these games.
Okay, and you're allowed to pass.
Mm-hmm.
And you're allowed to pass, but take a second and really evaluate it. Explain why you're going to choose these.
Okay.
Why you choose it and why, like, because I really want to know what's going on through your head. Why you have to pass on it. Why you think. You can also say, a name. Just leave out the last names. Or you can just
it's not okay. I thought it was just between Griffin and I.
No.
Okay, everybody's in the pool.
Everybody in attendance, all the attendees are in the pool.
Okay, now I see why I would have to pass. Okay.
The most likely and least likely to do stuff at the wedding. Okay. At the event. And you can say a name, just leave out their last name, or you can say it's on the bride side, or you can say it's on the groom side, or you can just pass. But you got to tell me why.
Okay.
Whatever your answer is, you got to tell me why.
Okay.
Who is most likely, and we'll do least likely afterwards. Who is most likely to propose at your wedding?
Oh gosh, my girl Randa. She's a bridesmaid. She's dating this dude. She's in love with this guy.
What'd you say her name was? Randa?
Randa,
you dirty dog. You better not.
Better not.
We're gonna send security after you.
I do love her boyfriend, but not the place.
Don't you do it. And you better listen to this episode. All your bridesmaids better listen to this episode.
I'll name drop.
So you know what to do and what not to do. This is gonna be a requirement. This is part of your rule book, actually. Yeah. So let's say Randa, what would that do to y'all's friendship? Because I mean, clearly you're close. She's a bridesmaid.
Mm-hmm.
What would that do to your friendship if she did it? Even if she listened to this episode and was like, no, I really want him to do it there.
Yeah.
What would that do? Would you guys be done?
I think honestly, probably.
Oh my
But I know
God.
she never ever would. She's a girl's girl through and through.
Are you listening to this?
I
Randa?
know.
Oh my God.
I keep burping. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
But she would not. But yeah, if I would say anybody who did that, done.
They're axed for good.
They're done. No more.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, Randa, be careful.
But I guess it's more on the guy anyway.
It is, but like she could be like, hey, we're doing this thing and it's like nice and we'll all be dressed up. It's kind of perfect.
It's kind of pretty.
Yeah. And
here.
like love is in the air.
People love the bouquet toss too,
We're getting to that.
Yeah.
We're getting to that. Who is most likely to make a scene?
Oh gosh.
Name or bride side or groom side, or you can pass.
It's gotta be our grandma.
Oh, Mama, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Mama. Love her to death, but Mama.
So, but okay.
Just
in her defense,
not in that way.
In her defense, I don't think she would actually make a scene. I think
listen, this is what I'm gonna say.
I know a few people that would be more likely, but go on.
Because she, even to this day, every family function and everything, she will look at me and go, I mean, tears in her eyes.
Yeah.
my baby's growing up. Don't do it.
Which makes me think like she will be emotional and it'll be beautiful. It'll be a beautiful thing for her.
Yeah.
But I don't see it. I think she'll be more reserved than you think.
That's true.
I
can see her crying, very emotional.
Yeah.
People having to comfort her, calm her down kind of thing.
Yeah.
But not in like a nasty way.
Well, it kind of goes to my next question. Because with this next question, we might go back to the make a scene. So you have a runner up actually for make a scene.
Runner up.
Or who's more likely brideside or groomside? Over on an average.
On average?
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of.
I'm gonna say brideside.
I was gonna say that. Ours.
I'm on the bride side.
Somehow,
just so everybody is clear.
It's gonna be Eric. That's what I should have said. It's gonna be you.
He was like, everybody listen to my podcast. Everybody, I'm gonna rip off my shirt and it's gonna have a QR code.
Oh my gosh, just tatted.
He's like, look at that. Scan it.
Scan it.
Scan it. Go listen to the show.
Follow me. Subscribe,
please. Please. Okay.
Shameless plug.
Exactly. So the next one is most likely to fall.
God, it's gonna be me.
What?
Yes.
How high are your heels?
They're not high on purpose.
Okay.
On purpose.
Because you don't want to fall.
Because I
Do you think you would own it?
Probably. No, I'd probably cry.
I don't think you'd own it.
I don't think
you could.
You don't bounce back from that, you know?
You wouldn't like. You personally, I've no, like you can own a lot of things, but I think if you fell, you'd be like, oh my God. Like,
well, I'm like, it's 20 feet.
You'd probably have to hit somebody to get back to zero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll let you hit me. Just
okay.
So you know. I'll be back. I'll be nearby.
Just like rage ball. Like, take it.
Hit me and move on.
Yeah. Then we good. But like, I do not wear heels.
Sure.
Like I wear tennis shoes every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day I wear tennis shoes for work. I have not worn heels in quite some time. So
are you gonna practice?
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah,
I gotta break them in or whatever. Sure. But it's probably gonna be me. Also, I lock my knees and I'm gonna faint.
Dude,
that's why
you gotta practice that.
Yeah,
because
the last one I went to, a girl had to leave the ceremony because she almost fainted.
And
she threw up and then came back.
Tell your party to do it too, because like even because I was a groomsman in several, and we always had a guy that was just like, whoa, and I was like, dude,
don't lock your knees.
We talked about this because a lot of us were in choir, like a lot of my buddies we were all in choir and different performances and whatever, so we knew not to lock your knees, but it is hard, especially when you kind of like
in front of all those people. Yeah.
So you think you're gonna lock your knees and fall?
I hope not. I'm prepared this time.
Okay. Okay. What if you are off the table?
If I'm off the table,
yeah.
Probably. Who's gonna? It's gonna be Mama again.
That's why I wanted them. That's why I wanted you to do a different one to make a scene, because I was like, I think it's Mamo. I really hope it's not Mamo. I think we're just gonna keep you grounded for this one. All right.
She needs a chair at all times.
We can't have you slipping and sliding in my Michelob Ultra.
That's Eric's job.
That's me. Who is most likely to get too drunk?
Oh, Summer. You know it's Summer. You know it's Summer. She said, and I told her this too. She's maid of honor. She's got the maid of honor speech.
Yeah.
I said after that, go to town, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And she said she came up with that. She's like, after the speech, I will be fun. It's gonna be a good time. And I was like, great. So after that, it's no limits.
If you don't know who Summer is, go back and listen to Summer Knowles Best. It's like second or third episode of the whole show. And that's Autumn's sister, and she's the maid of honor.
She is.
And so the maid of honor speech, I had to do I wasn't the best man, but the best man did not want to do a speech. He was way too nervous. He was just like, he was like, I can't do it. And they just tossed the ball to me, and I was like, I didn't have anything prepared, but I think
on the spot,
yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Well, we were all theater people, and they were just like
improv it, Eric.
Yeah, they were just like Eric's got it in the can, and I was like, got it, and I just grabbed the mic and just went, and they were like, oh my God, and
people were crying.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a big core memory for me, sure. And but yeah, didn't have anything
I could
prepared.
never do that.
Yeah. It helped that I didn't care about any of the people in the audience. I just cared about the people that were like in the wedding.
Yeah. I'd be the person that was like, I can't do it. Yeah. Eric. Yeah. I need an Eric.
So, yeah. Do you think Summer's gonna deliver? She can write, right?
It's our only thing is like is I'm like, you can't cry. Don't try to hold it back.
Crying's okay, but it is tough when they're crying so much.
And that's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
And I know that from experience because any time that we had like senior dinners, whatever, like senior nights and everything. Anytime we had to do a speech, we have both ended it at the point where we're just like, and we just point at each other and we're like, and then it's done.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's ruined.
I think it's not ruined.
It's not ruined, but it's uncomfy for everybody.
I don't think it's going to be uncomfy. I think this is the exact spot for it to happen.
True.
So
I don't care. That's also why I'm not stressed because I don't care anymore.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
That's a slippery slope.
I know. But people keep asking me these things like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't care. Sure.
Right.
I'll just say, sure. I'm yes man right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure. I don't care. I got what I wanted. And after that, I don't care.
Right.
So
sure.
That's kind of how it is. Like I said, if we show up, she could, I don't know, not even give the speech. And I'd be like, okay, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm not super impressed about it or anything.
Right.
So, but she'll do great. She always does.
She's going to do
She's always like,
awesome.
I was so nervous. I'm like, you didn't look nervous. Nobody could tell. So, but then after the speech, yeah, she's drunk.
Yeah, no, for sure. She's the most.
The most.
Do you think who's runner up for that? You think?
I hope it's me.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well,
I feel like I'll be doing way too much to even enjoy the drinks that I bought.
You're gonna do a lot of glad handing. Glad like going around.
I know.
Like,
hey, thank you for coming.
Yes, it's gonna be a lot of that.
I know.
You're gonna be shaking a lot of hands.
I'm so bad about that. Griffin's so good at it though.
Oh yeah, he's wheeling dealing.
That's like his whole thing.
He's gonna use his like
mitts.
His freaking mitts. His hands are like if my hand was swollen from like 100 bee stings. But
guess what his ring size is?
200.
Yes.
What is it? Up to like 12 or something?
Well, honey, it's past that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I can't remember what mine is.
He's 15, bro.
Whoa.
His ring cost more than mine because they were like, it's just a lot of gold.
It's just a lot of material.
It's just a lot of circumference, girth, if you will.
Break out the Andre the Giant drawer of rings.
We'll pawn some of those.
That's insane.
Yeah, we had to have it custom made. I'm not kidding.
I'm sure.
Yeah, because people don't make size 15 rings. So,
is this a bracelet?
Yeah, it looks like a baby bracelet. Honestly, it is. It's huge. But he's all about shaking people's hands and networking. It's always
it's gonna be a great networking event.
A networking event of the season.
Who is most likely to show up late?
Oh,
but like not just like 5 minutes, but like painfully late.
Painfully late,
and like it's like obvious, and it's like rude. Who is it?
I'm gonna take myself off the table, but if it wasn't my thing, it would be me. I'm notoriously late for everything.
Right, but
I was late to this.
But to be fair, I did have to cancel on you the first time, that was my fault. Thank you for coming back.
Oh my gosh.
I feel terrible about that. I don't like to be that guy. But anyways, you're not.
I can't be on the table.
You literally can't be late. It's your it's your show.
Yeah.
And if you're late, it just means that the show just starts later.
Exactly. Yeah.
So who's late?
Who's gonna be late? I mean,
throw somebody under the bus. I want some juice.
Let's see. Who's gonna be? I don't. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of somebody. I'm trying to think of someone with a kid. Sandy.
You think it's Sandy? I don't know.
Just because kids are a lot of trouble.
I think she is notoriously early.
She is so early. You're right. Yeah. That was a bad answer.
I think she would be on the most. I think she'd be the least one of the least likely to be late.
She's very structured.
Yeah. So it's got to be. I think is it a PV?
maybe it's gonna have to be a PB. It's gonna be one of his like grandparents or something.
Oh, but they just couldn't find it.
The parking spot. That's how it's gonna be. And they're gonna be like have a reserve spot at the front, and they're like, "We've been waiting for you."
My mom will probably be there 5 hours early.
Oh, she
camping out.
Yeah, she's gonna be scoping out the place. If she could sleep in a tent the night before.
I've just been here for 5 hours. Just sitting here in the corner.
Yeah, I've been ready.
Who is most likely to try? And this kind of goes with the proposal thing. Who is most likely to be a little jealous and try to steal thunder? Just like in and throughout, just like, it's like, I don't like that ever, like not, and they don't even have to be consciously doing it. Because and again, after the wedding, you're gonna be like, that person was doing that. Yeah. And you like, because you're not gonna expect anybody to do it. Yeah. But someone's gonna be doing it.
Who does do that? Oh.
Is it a bridesmaid?
Yes. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's summer again. Summer. No, she would never. She's the only person, like, I'm like top person for summer. She would never do that. Like,
is it your mom?
Oh, maybe my mom.
Because she might be like, oh, yeah. No, it's not your mom. It's not your mom.
No, it wouldn't be my mom.
No. Well, okay, fine. Who has, in this scenario, like, who might do something so special? Are you doing the dad daughter? Mm-hmm. Okay, the dance. Yep. Which one is going to be more thunder stealing? Your dad dancing with you? Like, is that going to be better than Summer's speech? Which one's going to be a bigger tearjerker?
It's got to be the daddy-daughter dance.
I think so.
I hate that I said daddy-daughter dance. I should have said father-daughter dance. Yeah. I hated that.
I said that first, and I was like, that's weird.
Icky. I didn't like it. But I picked out our song today. Okay. I think I'm going to keep it a secret, though.
No, please do. Yeah, please don't blow it on this thing. Yeah, no. Not on this podcast.
He knows it, obviously, but it's a song that it's a good song, but it's also funny to us because that's me and my dad's relationship. Like, we're like just, screwing around with each other most of the time. Like, I sent him, we've been sending songs back and forth and everything. I sent him Boats and Hoes. I was like, what about Boats and Hoes?
If you guys just twerked to Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly. Yeah. That would be wild. Yeah. But you're going for more tearjerker?
We're going for the tearjerker.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it had to be done. It had to be done.
I think Summer, it'll be an uphill battle for like her to be like, to tearjerk more than the father-daughter. I know. You can't beat it.
I cry at every father-daughter dance. I don't even know the dad.
But you know what the secret ringer is, though? Is the mother-son one.
It's not as emotional, though.
I guess me as a guy, I think the mother-son one is
gut punch.
Yeah, because I've been to several weddings, seen them like both sides. Like I've seen both mother son, father, daughter. Every single time, the mother-son one, I'm just like, damn, like because it's like, yeah, it's rough. Because the mother, I think, is usually just
beside herself.
They're like I'm nervous and I don't know. So who knows?
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one.
Are you going to try to top it? Like try to be more tearjerkery?
Here's the thing: most of the songs that people choose are like there's so many father-daughter songs, right? Sure. But then the rest of them are kind of like love songs, and then it gets a little weird. Yeah. The last wedding I kind of saw, I was like, oh. That's odd. That's an odd song to choose. As you're, cradling your son's the nape of his neck, and I'm like,
Cardi B's WAP.
My neck, my back.
Whoa, interesting choice. Pretty tearjerkery.
Yeah. It gets a little odd. I feel like maybe that's just me being pessimistic. I don't know.
Baby do got back, I guess. Well, I'm excited. I think
Yeah.
I'm excited to see which one cries me out the most.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pick.
Who's most likely to break something?
Probably my mom.
She a breaker? I think my mom is a breaker.
Your mom is. It's a Spross thing. So let's just throw Sandy in there too.
It's just all Sprosses.
Any of them.
Yeah.
They're just gonna trip, break something. Who knows, honestly? But my mom, she is a clumsy lady.
Well, if they're all gonna break something, who's gonna break the biggest thing?
Who has access to the biggest thing? Let's see. Probably my mom again. It's gonna be my mom
because she's gonna be doing something important. Is the problem? Is like she's gonna be trying really hard and like she'll be like, it's like what happened?
Literally, as long as it's not irreplaceable, and I don't think there's anything.
Are you gonna be chill if like the cake falls?
Oh, we're not doing cake.
Scratch that. Are you gonna be chill if like do you have a tower of anything?
I think I might do a tower type situation.
You don't gotta say what it is. You can be a surprise. But if that tower falls, what's up?
It'd be pretty bad, just because that's where those antique, irreplaceable teacups.
Yeah. So I'm catching what you're throwing.
Oh,
out.
that would be so sad.
And it's gonna be a Spross sister.
It's gonna be Christy Sandy Candy. Pick one out of the hat.
They're gonna be three stooges, like just poking each other in the eyes, like scrambling to try. Because they're all gonna be trying to fix the situation together.
Yeah.
But making it so much worse.
So much worse. So much worse. They can't help themselves.
Well, I got one final one for the whole episode, and then we can do some shout outs and whatever. Who is most likely to catch the bouquet? And I don't know if this is bad luck or whatever.
It means you get married next.
No, I'm saying like if it's bad luck to predict to predict it.
Predict it. Oh my gosh. Dude, what if we placed bets, like legit dinero on it?
I feel like that is even worse juju. like I was like, we're casting spells at this point.
I need the potions. That'd be actually kind of fun. Someone actually really did bring up a betting sheet to me. That's like a thing because, you're supposed to place bets on whatever it is, but then the money goes to like the honeymoon fund.
Yeah,
cute little idea, sure. Right? I don't particularly like begging for money at an event, sure. So I'm probably not gonna do that.
Are you gonna do the thing where does everybody do the thing where you like pin the money on the bride or whatever? That
was a new thing that I was just brought to attention to.
Are you doing that?
I don't. That's a stripper thing to me, don't you think?
I don't want to.
My name's already Autumn. I don't need to be more.
I don't want to say it's a stripper thing because like I've seen it at like every wedding. I've like, but I don't because I'm not gonna say it, but I did think the same thing.
Okay. Literally pinning money on any woman in general.
I think it's weird. I think it's weird and a little like outdated. I don't know. I just think it's a little weird. I just think it's a little weird.
I will not be doing that.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. There's different ways you can get money, but also I was thinking about that too. I was like, yes, it's nice to have spending money when you're on your honeymoon, but we already booked everything.
Right.
So it's not like end all be all. Sure. We can't book our honeymoon if you don't give us money the day before.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm glad you're not doing that.
Yeah, I'm not. I will not be. They're like, do a dance. No, thank you, Uncle Tom.
Well, Autumn, thank you so much for coming. One last question, just super goofy. What Disney prince, did you fantasize about when you were younger that, Griffin has some of the same qualities?
You're going to hate this.
What?
No, you're going to love it.
What?
Shrek. And that is so horrible, but I adore Shrek.
I get it.
Griffin is
Shrek?
And I say that with so much love.
My name's not Griffin. It's Shrek.
You know what people actually call him? The Jolly Green Giant.
I get it.
Because he's so large and he's just the sweetest little sweetest big ol' whatever teddy bear you'll ever meet.
Right.
Sweetest can be. Dude's Superman. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. He's wonderful.
Well, I wish y'all the best. And I'm very excited. And I'm very happy to see my littlest baby. Well, you're not the littlest cousin anymore, but you
the littlest of the first batch.
You were one of the original 4. And yeah, so this is super exciting. I'm very excited.
Yay.
And is there anything you want to ask me or say or shout out to the bridesmaids or anything? Like code word from the bachelorette party. Before we sign off.
I mean, I'll just say thanks. Everyone has helped a lot and everything. Yeah. And obviously I've loved Griffin for a long, long time. It's been 8 years that we've been together. I know. We've been together literally our entire adult life through everything and everything. So I'm glad it's finally the right
coming
time.
To an end.
Yeah. I'm glad it's done. But yeah, it's good to see all the things like that you talk about with your friends and family and everything like actually happen. Right. It's like, it's a little bit crazy to think about.
I'm excited. Super pumped for
so
y'all.
Pumped.
Well, this was a great episode. Don't forget, everybody, to follow Worst Impressions on Instagram, TikTok, while it's still alive and still legal to look at in the United States. If you'd like, you can sign up for the Patreon. The Patreon's going to be in the show notes. We're having a lot of fun on Patreon, getting early access to episodes and whatnot. And thank you again, Autumn, for coming. Hopefully we'll have you back.
Oh,
and we won't talk, like, we will be past the wedding. You will sense you will be wed by the next time you're back.
Autumn Peavy.
Yeah.
New name.
We can talk about other stuff, but I wanted to do this, so like I felt like it's perfect time.
It's all I've talked about for. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But
awesome. So this is us signing off.
See ya.
Don't forget to spay and neuter your pets, and good night. Shut up.